and welcome to the Nearly Everything, the podcast where we nearly talk about everything, but not quite. I'm Ollie, we've got Rick, Phil and Rich. We should get people to look on the YouTube channel, because if you're listening on Spotify, you want to be watching it as well.
How many things are we on? Are we on X?
Same thing.
We're on X.
Are we on?
We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube.
TikTok.
Are we on TikTok?
We're on TikTok, yeah.
Excellent.
I think we should give Pornhub. I think we should be on Pornhub. I mean, you look at the views on some of the videos.
Well,
there are like
cameras in this room right now.
Yeah.
On the case of that,
our voices could be attractive.
this is the general thing. OnlyFans, they're trying to move away from their...
No.
They're trying to move away from their sexual-based content.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get creators to join. So
No.
There we go.
could be
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
They wouldn't want to be a fan of this.
exactly. If someone sees this and they're like, they look pretty good, we should. Get
Maybe
them.
we can meet them halfway, and the next pod, just do it in our pants.
We are on more social media than the Pope.
Has he got social media?
He's not on TikTok. That's the only one.
Do you know about the Pope on Instagram? A couple of years back, there was a Brazilian model, and she was dressed in a schoolgirl outfit, showing practically everything off.
Oh, it definitely wasn't him then.
And one of the likes was the Pope on Instagram.
I remember seeing that. Yeah. And it wasn't actually him.
I mean, of all the kinks, school kids for the Pope.
No, that is.
About right,
I guess it's like that's topical, isn't it? With the Epstein Island thing, was the Pope doing that?
No.
Are you on there?
No, the Pope wasn't there.
There's a different one every 4 years.
You never know though. They haven't released the list. They haven't released the list.
No, I thought they released the list. But
No, we only know 2 people.
Is that it?
I do think about getting a legal document for this would be a good idea, because this is 5 minutes in, we're already accusing the Pope.
We've accused the
being
Pope
with
of being with
Epstein's
Jeffrey
Island.
Epstein's Island.
So we can do an introduction while we're doing the podcast.
Well, first of all, for all the people that aren't in All Abilities, first of all,
Explain what All Abilities is.
All abilities makes us sound...
Special.
Well,
no.
Yeah, it does. Like,
Where's that lawyer?
Special
Where's that
needs
lawyer?
group or something.
That's the idea of it.
All Abilities is a football group based in Norwich for men and women of any ability to come and play football for the betterment of their mental and physical health.
And it's not competitive, so it's just a bit. In theory, it's a bit of a laugh.
And that's how we all met.
Is there a general theme to this podcast, or is it just...
Well, I think we're going to try and talk about everything.
Life.
So say you go down the pub with some friends, and we're going to do the general chat that you have that never gets broadcast. And you may be sitting there thinking, that sounds boring. Well, we're going to prove to you that it's not, because I think we've got some pretty interesting stories.
I've never had a boring time at a pub, so that's...
Exactly, yeah. We've all got... Actually, I've run out... Before we've even started, I ran out of drink.
Educational too. This is going to be a very educational podcast.
Exactly,
People are going to learn a lot.
I feel Ollie's going to learn a lot.
I'm going to learn a lot. There's not a massive age difference, but you're all in your...
With 25 years.
None of us are less than double your age.
But we just set out some targets, right?
Yeah.
So I think that anyone that is watching that is not part of All Abilities and that is not related to us, please get in touch. Because as soon as we've got that first person...
No, I don't want that.
Yeah, an original fan.
And we need an original fan. That's the first target.
If you've never heard of anything and you're watching in, I don't know, Bahrain... I don't know how you...
Where?
Bahrain.
Where's that?
It's in the Middle East.
If you're from Bahrain, I'm sorry. I've never heard of that.
There's a Formula 1 race there.
Yeah.
It's one of the oil-rich countries like Qatar.
Who's the airline? Gulf Air? Is that
Gulf
Bahrain?
Air,
Yeah, it's sponsor QPR.
Do they?
So this show isn't just about us talking crap, it's also knowledgeable.
Does Bahrain...
It's going to learn a lot.
I think people are going to learn a lot about trains,
No, they're not.
travel.
Does Bahrain own a football club? Are they a state owner?
I don't know. I've never heard of it. Why are you looking at me?
He didn't even know anything.
He doesn't even know it's a country 2 minutes ago. He's not going to know if they own...
If someone said that in the middle of a
Colchester
sentence,
United.
I wouldn't have known what that was. Bahrain?
Bahrain.
I would have thought they were saying some word wrong. Bahrain.
The Bahrainians are going to be...
Well, there's definitely going to be no Bahrainians listening to this now, is there?
Well, there might be.
There might be. They'll be bloody offended.
To everyone that is watching, and anyone that's not watching, I'm just explaining, I'm the only one that's wearing headphones because no one else wanted to.
I don't see the point of them, mate. I don't understand them.
I didn't understand why we had them in the practice run we did, and I don't understand them now.
Well, I've got to wear headphones because I'm the one that is monitoring audio.
You're in command of something that looks like a mechanical spider.
Mechanical Looks like it's going to take us back to the future. No.
It's just
No,
something
it's not
that's
back
got.
to the future, is it? It's back to the past.
I don't think that's the name of it. No, it's Back to the film is Back to the Future.
Yeah, I know, but it's not. You can't go back to the future. So it's not going to take me back to the future.
No, they go back to the future at the end because they go into the past and then they go back to the future.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
it's
saying this looks
rectified.
like something that could take me back to the future, but it can't because I can't go back to the future because I'm not in the past.
Am I allowed to say I've never seen Back to the Future?
Have you not?
You've never seen it?
What?
How can you
You
not
can
seen
probably
it?
say quite a few films I've not seen. Honestly.
Your parents not had a TV when you was growing
No,
up?
I've just never really been a film watcher.
Yeah, but there's not watching films. and there's not
I'll
watching
seen
Back
bits
to
of
the
it, and
Future.
I'll get the odd reference, but I've never seen Back to the Future fully.
Okay, now.
We weren't allowed. We didn't have Disney.
No?
No, Mum and Dad didn't like Americans or the idea of like singing animals. Thought it was just bizarre. Didn't watch it.
Honestly, you can name quite. Crystal tells me off the number of Disney films I've not seen. Partly because,
Yeah, but that's understandable. Do you mean
Yeah,
you're fucking
but-
staying at home on a
yeah.
Sunday night and you're on your own? Oh, you watch Aladdin.
Pretty much anyone's I've seen Jungle Book. I've seen Jungle Book and Robin Hood.
What are you doing
They're about
tonight?
the only
Rich?
ones I
Do
can
you want to watch
remember.
Sleeping Beauty?
We watched Robin Hood, the Disney one, at school in history.
What, the one where it's the fox?
Yeah, the fox. Yeah.
All I remember about watching videos at school was watching sex education videos. Do you ever used to watch them?
Yeah, awkward
And they
as
used to
hell.
come out on the big screen, and I remember fucking getting an erection when I was about 12, and then I used to just have to hide it.
So
Not hide it.
Hang on a minute.
It wasn't like
Those sex ed movies were like scientific. Like, well, it sounds like you were just watching a bit of porn.
No, that was just, I don't know, I can't remember the positions, but it used to be sex education, penis into a vagina, and
Yeah,
all
ours
that.
did like diagrams and animations.
No, it wasn't like
Did
from behind and all that. It wasn't like 100 miles an hour. It was just like love making.
did one of your teachers just bring one of their collection in or something?
I don't know.
So we had in our German class, we used to wheel the TV in before your age.
I remember wheeling TV.
So when
Thank
they
you very
wheeled the
much.
TV in once, it was to show like a German instructional video, but the first thing that flashed up in massive letters was pornography. So we were like, what video have we got here, sir? And it was quickly turning it off, so fuck knows what he brought in.
I've got a secret thing that no one knows about.
Yes,
To be fair, we don't know about that yet.
Is that no one knows about it? Yeah.
No.
I've been busy this morning. Very busy.
What time did you get up?
All right, I got up at 11:30, but that's only because I had a late night. But I had a busy. It was a busy morning because I did a lot in a half an hour.
All right, I'll let you off.
Well, here we are. It's January. It's the start of a new year. How was everyone's new year? Anyone good? Enjoy it?
It was pretty good, I'd say.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
it was all right.
Dry
Yeah.
January started off not great.
Well, you've brought a Guinness machine to a podcast recording. You suggest that dry January has not started that well for you.
I wasn't doing it religiously. I just thought, yeah, I'll do it dry January.
I'm not a fan of dry January. Even though I don't drink.
Yeah, but you need to give your liver a little bit of a chance to
Well,
kind of
I tried to do dry beer any.
dry beer urine.
Well, no beer or any. So I didn't. No beer for January.
Yeah, because
So a friend of mine very kindly bought me some very
How'd
nice.
you get on with that then, Rick?
Looking at the cans of San Miguel next to me, not that well. But I'll tell you why. A friend of mine bought me some very nice gin. I was like, oh, this is nice. I do like a bit of gin. I didn't have any tonic in, but I had some Sprite. I was like, gin, Sprite, whatever. And, a nice Friday evening, I thought, I'll have a couple of gins. Before I knew it, I'd had 5 cans of Sprite.
brilliant.
And I was like, well, I might as well just drink beer. I can't just drink Sprite all night.
To me,
So I went straight back to beer.
nothing replaces beer because beer is like a bitter drink that you can have with any food.
No, you can't have beer with anything.
Well, not any food, but like sometimes
It's a bit weird if you had beer with cereal.
Beer and dip your chocolate.
But sometimes you just want like a bitter drink that's not water because most of the drinks are sweet. So and some people say, "Oh, I crave a beer, can't have a beer." They think you're an alcoholic, but you're not an alcoholic. You just want that bitterness. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I get it. It goes with a lot of savoury food.
Like if it was alcohol free, it didn't have any alcohol in, just like naturally, I'd still want beer because it's that like refreshing bitter.
So why are you not drinking alcohol-free Guinness?
What's the next?
Well, okay, New Year's. Anyone have any New Year's resolutions?
I don't
Do
know.
people believe in that anymore? Is it still
No,
a thing?
I
Is it still
think
going on?
I don't know. Me personally, I like to lose about a stone. Since working from the office, I've just got fatter. So I like to lose a stone.
Working from the office or working from home?
I'm working from home, yeah, that's it. Sorry, yeah.
It's because there are snacks. Easy snacks. That's the problem.
Travel more this year,
Yeah.
have more fun, spend quality time with the family.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Don't worry about stuff in life that's really not really important.
See Spurs win a trophy.
Oh mate, if Spurs won the trophy, trust me, mate. When we do it, I don't know when it's going to be, but when we do it, I'm just hoping it happens once in my lifetime, like a proper trophy, like Champions League,
Not the
Premier
Aldi
League.
Cup.
No, I've seen us win League Cups. I've actually seen us win League
But
Cups.
you have won the Audi Cup. I mean,
Mate, this, as I said, the Spurs is going to be a spin-off podcast because we could talk about this for ages. All I'm going to say, we were the first English team to win a European trophy. We were the first team to win a double in this country. So this whole myth of Spurs never winning anything, yes, maybe if it's from the Premier League era.
trophies in black and white don't count.
I agree with that, actually. You got to move to the modern era. Like, I think this AI era, only things in like the AI era would count. Like
No.
The Victorians, what do you call that? Victorians.
The Victorian age,
Victorians, yeah.
And the Georgians, do you reckon would be called the AIians?
No.
The AI.
The robots.
I get the feeling with AI, it's going to be the end of the world somehow.
Hang on, can we just... Robots. Why would we be robots?
Have you not
what
have
a
you
robot
not seen
is?
how many robot vacuum cleaners?
Yes.
Have you not seen? There was this video on Instagram of this robot doing a painting that had lost control.
That would make us robots.
And then I saw one this morning. This is mental, right? It is a drone that's got facial recognition, and it's like a really, really small drone that's the size of the top of a glass, and it just flies into your face and blows up. What the?
That sounds just like a cheap drug. Someone's bought that from a cheap
No,
shop.
that's like a war thing. So say you want to assassinate.
Well, why someone bought that?
Someone's made it.
Oh, someone's made it.
Someone's made it. It recognises someone. No, it's not piloted. And it'll just fly around till it sees that person. As soon as it sees that person,
I'll tell you how you avoid
fly
that.
into them and
Just stay inside, close the door.
Or wear a mask.
Yeah, just wear a hood.
Get some of them masks that you see,
point.
like with Prince Harry with the sticker thing.
That's right, yeah.
So my New Year's resolution is to grow a moustache. So,
Well, so you won't be droned.
exactly, yeah. Just keep.
Are you old enough to grow a moustache?
I've gone.
Who'd
it
want to
just
kill
starts
you
annoying
anyway?
me. I don't know.
Anyone listening to this podcast.
Or you never know, do you?
The Bahrainians.
You never know the Bahrainians. Yeah. You don't know who's out there for you, don't you? Because you could just be hiding in a hole if you're scared. If that's scared, like.
Yeah, I guess so.
But
Well,
my real.
I imagine anyone being attacked by a drone probably is hiding in a hole. So
My real New Year's resolution is just to have fun, because
Yeah.
you get too built up on life and how everything is just like got to be special, like the perfect thing. Just chill.
100% agree, mate. 100% agree. What about you, Rich? What about you on New Year's resolution?
I don't think I made any, to be honest.
No?
Because whenever you make them, you do a list, and they just, like 2 days in, and it's gone wrong. So, there's no real point. Wife does, and I don't.
Has she stuck to him?
For the camera, yes. No. No.
What about you, Rich?
course
Have you
he
got one?
hasn't.
how long do you give yourself for a New Year's resolution?
All year, innit?
It's all year, isn't it? It's a New Year resolution.
So is it a new year or a new year's? Like, okay, I'm going to start doing this now, or is it I want to do this by the end of the year?
So maybe we should start doing new month revelations.
Resolution.
They're not revelations, they're resolutions. but-
Resolutions. Yeah.
I'm hoping there'll be revelations at some point on this.
There will be revelations.
There will be
We
revelations.
will go
but
absolutely viral, and everyone's going to love it. And yeah.
Because I just want it to be warmer, but then that will come.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not something you can control. That
It is because I've turned my heating up. I've got a log burner. I've bought.
So you're adding to
You
all the
can, you
greenhouse
actually,
gases.
no, I'm going to pick you up on that. You can control that because in the UAE, they invent clouds.
weren't they going to
To
do
bring
that
the
for
rain.
Weren't they going to do that for the Qatar World Cup?
Yeah, they said they were going to do
No,
that.
I think they stopped and just
No,
put
they
air
said they were going to do that, and in the end, they just spent loads of money and then loads of carbon on air conditioning and
Yeah.
stuff. Do you know the Qatar World Cup created more carbon than all the wars put together in the world, including the atomic bombs?
That's not a positive then, is it?
No.
Even though it was a great
It's not
tournament, it was a
positive.
great. Was the carbon worth it?
This
for
is
that
not my
final?
resolution. to create more
You
carbon.
see, we're going to be like Greta Thunberg's favourite
then they-
podcast, talking about all these
then they
greenhouse
have
gases.
That stadium that's made out of containers, isn't that going to Uruguay?
Apparently, no, they're shipping it to Newcastle apparently
Really?
because
I
Newcastle
thought,
want
I
to
thought it
move.
was a third world. Well,
I thought
that's
it
a
was-
conversation.
I thought it was going to the 2030 World Cup.
This may have been on the Football Rumours website, but I heard that Newcastle wanted that because they wanted to redevelop St James's Park and didn't want to move to the Stadium of Light. So they were like, let's just take that.
Ah,
I did actually
Shipping
go to the. I was actually in Qatar for the World Cup, and I went.
Were you?
I went to see Germany versus Japan, and it was. We didn't enjoy it, even though it was one of the biggest upset. It was so fucking freezing because they put us right in front of the air conditioning unit, and we're just like that. Me and my old man was just like freezing the whole game. Yeah.
That's always a way. The air conditioning, like if you go to India, never select AC class on the train because you will be this close. And for anyone not watching this, which will be not everyone, 30 centimetres.
Apart from my mum.
Apart from your mum,
Yeah.
30 centimetres away from the world's biggest air conditioning unit, and it's right next to your head. So
You
that's
see, you've
best
got
to be
to
avoided.
tactically choose your position on public transport. So I used to get the bus to college, and there was a particular seat that it was perfect, right? So you go up the stairs, a double-decker bus. It's on the left-hand side, and it's 3 rows back from the back seat. So it's enough that you get a full window, so you don't have any like the window,
The seat
Oh,
in
yeah,
the, by the
you're right.
Yeah.
kind of the what's it called, the barrier.
The bits
kind of-
between the windows.
The bits between the windows.
That's the technical term.
And then you've got the aircon right by your feet. You can see the whole bus.
Yep.
And then, because it was during COVID times, no one's going to sit directly behind you, and no one's going to sit at the back because they know that the back is the worst seat in the world. So it's like just a perfect seat. There's nothing wrong with it.
We used to get a bus regularly back from when I used to work in London, back from Putney Bridge, and it was a rare bus that, the spiral staircase up in the middle, then the immediate seat.
In the middle?
In the middle of the bus, a double decker, has a spiral staircase.
What, in the middle of the aisle?
Well, in the middle of the bus.
Oh, to one
It's not coming up in the middle of the aisle.
I was just thinking, oh, what?
In the middle of
What's
the
going
bus,
on?
the staircase comes up, and then the next 2 seats face each other. So we used to get a group of 4, we used to call it the conversation bus. Because we could sat and have a conversation all the way home. Good bus, that.
Good bus. Sounds like
Good bus.
What was it? 270, the number 270.
270.
Yeah, to Tooting Broadway. There you go. That's a fact. Good bus, the conversation bus. I'm sure it's still there.
Next week on the conversation bus.
What's your normal setup, Ollie, for like a dinner? What have you got on your table?
What, in terms of a normal dinner every single day?
Let's just say Sunday dinner. Do your parents do a
Sunday
roast?
dinner.
Is it a roast every week?
Actually, my parents are doing a roast tomorrow. Looking forward to
It
it.
is Sunday, yeah.
It will be Sunday. It's not every Sunday.
What have you got on your table? I'm interested.
Well, we don't have any coasters because coasters are just pointless.
True. I agree
I
with
think
that.
anywhere on the table adds to the character of the table.
So you've got a cheap table.
So, no, it's
Let's
not a
move
cheap
on. Right,
table.
next-
You got
We've had
plastic.
it for
you got
loads
pla-
of years,
you got
and it's
plastic-
No,
Well,
I think you've got to have a coaster.
Nah, I hate coasters.
You got plastic chairs.
Nah. Wooden table.
Look at this.
Wooden
Hang on.
chairs.
Look at this respect for tables. I'm using rudimentary coasters. One of them is a camera.
Is that my lens cap?
Yeah. Is that my table? There we go. We're even.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no rings, is there? Apparently.
Yeah, because Rick's house proud.
Yeah, but no, if you get a walnut and rub the walnut on a water stain, it'll go.
The word
What
apparently.
the fuck's that got to do with?
The word apparently worries me there.
Well, because
He's trying to fix rings
if there's
on
If
tables.
there's a water ring,
Yeah.
if you get a walnut, apparently if you get it out and just rub it on the stain, disappears.
Brilliant.
I worry what you.
Next time you come here, bring some walnuts.
Yeah, and we can rub the table.
we can-
That's amazing
I'm
content.
sorry, we
can
That'll
fix
go
the
viral.
damage.
That will go viral.
There is
You've
no
done to
I
my
can't see
antique table.
any coasters in this room.
This is up there with Donald Trump saying
You
drink
didn't
bleach.
say we need to put coasters.
No.
I would have had a coaster if you
There's a whole
said.
pack of coasters in. You can see them from here.
I can't see any coasters in there.
Right there, it says festive beer coasters quiz
Yeah,
game.
yeah, I'll get
It's
some.
not Christmas.
It
What
was
do you mean it's not Christmas? It doesn't mean it has to be Christmas to
It's
use
cut-
them.
it's-
Al-
coasted
Also,
back.
you don't have any walnuts, so
That's true, actually.
There we go, mate.
Oh,
I'm
dare.
going to have a coaster.
They've
Spin
got
the coaster to
they've got-
decide.
Don't. Well, more importantly, put your glass on it.
oh, is there a quiz?
There's a quiz. There
a
are quiz
quiz.
coasters.
There we go.
Quite coasters.
Show the group the last thing you googled. Let's do that.
All right, quickly for the pod. Last
Quickly
week
for the pod, last
Right,
week.
I've got
everyone.
my phone on me.
My last thing on Google,
History number 1.
football match. Yeah.
Mine's WhatsApp because very fortunately the next one's not.
You see,
Actually, I don't like what's just come up on my internet.
What's that?
Not a fan of that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Midget in threesomes. Bloody hell, Rich, why are you doing that? In the afternoon.
Ollie, you've scrolled
you see
away
it?
from yours.
My ones is kind of to do the secret thing.
Oh, so you can't give yours
okay.
away.
Yeah, but can I do the secret thing now?
No, we're going to save that for
killing me.
later.
It's
We're saving
killing me.
that.
I can't
No, we're
hold
saving
on to
that
the
for later.
secret.
Look, this podcast needs it, so we're saving that for later.
What about first station, right? I say that all the time.
What?
Apparently it's
What?
not a word.
What?
First station.
What does it mean?
What's that
What?
Well, you know, you use starvation.
No.
First
First
station is when you
You're
really
thirsty.
need a drink.
But just say thirsty.
You're thirsty.
It's less syllables.
No, because you can't say I'm dying of thirsty.
You're just thirsty.
He has got a point. First station.
You're,
First
no,
station.
no, you're
I
thirsty.
actually quite like it.
No,
it's a good word.
do not encourage this. You're thirsty.
How did you die? Thirst station.
No,
Thirst.
Yeah.
You just
died
need
of
thirst.
you died of
Oh,
thirst.
yeah, first,
You're
isn't it?
thirsty.
Thirst.
Well, why,
Oh,
is
yeah,
it, why
first.
isn't it starve? I'm dying of starve.
You're dying of starvation.
Yeah. Why can't you have first station?
No,
I'm with Ollie. I
No.
quite like it as a word.
It's
No.
an adaptation of
No.
English language, and I think we should get it trending on Twitter.
So hang on, you're saying
X.
why is there why have we enlarged starve to starvation, but you're saying we should enlarge thirst to
Because I
thirstation?
remember
I fear for
with my
humanity.
family, we used to be going in Norwich. It's like when I was like really young, and
What,
my
so
mum
like
and my
last
sister
year?
would be like, not last year, like I'm talking like 5 years ago, and they'd be in like some
That doesn't help.
stupid clothes shop where there's like one rack of men's clothing, and I'm bored, and like I'm dying of thirstation and starvation because I was starving and just wanted a McDonald's.
you're dying of thirst.
I was.
You're
probably
thirsty.
8.
No one who's actually dying or died of starvation has been wanting a McDonald's. I think we should appreciate the real people that
Yeah,
go
of course,
through
I
of
know.
course they want a
I
McDonald's if
appreciate
they're
that.
starving.
I don't think the average person who's dying of starvation is even aware McDonald's exists.
I know, but
Of
I'm
course
like
they would.
exaggerating
No,
it.
no,
Well,
no.
what would you do if you, okay, say you was locked in this room for 2 weeks on a door, okay, and you
That's
were
great.
starving and you couldn't get out?
I think
of course you're going to be thinking about
I
McDonald's.
don't think I'd be there. I think the average person in the world dying of starvation probably has
I think I could
What do you
get.
think, what
I
do
could
you
get
think
through
they're
2
thinking
weeks.
about?
probably like I want some.
Steak.
Food.
No, just
just-
corn or maize. I don't know.
Anything.
No, what I'm saying,
Anything. They just want anything.
Okay, if I'm starving in a room and I'm locked in a prison and I can't get out, I'm going to think of a particular food.
No,
I'm
you're
not going to
not.
think of corn.
No, you're not. You're,
If
you're,
I'm starving, like,
no, you're not. You're not going to think of a particular, like a steakhouse stack or something, are
Of
you?
course you would.
No, you're not. You're just going to think of food. Oh, I would particularly like this kind of meal.
No, okay, no.
Rare,
No, okay.
and I want it with this
All I'm
cutlery.
saying, of course you
Yeah.
Okay, what's the timeline then? Okay.
For what?
Listen, hear me out, okay? So, in 2 hours' time, 3 hours' time, I've had a bit of lunch, I had breakfast today,
We won't.
and I've had...
I'd be worried if
Oh,
you
that's it,
start.
I don't think
So
that's
about
that.
8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I'm going to be starving hungry.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm going to be hungry. Okay, I'm not going to be dying at 9. All I'm
You
saying-
fancy a bit of food.
Yeah, okay, I'll fancy a bit of food.
Yeah.
Okay, and then if I waited, say I don't eat anything tonight, and then tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be hungry. Okay, right, and I'm going to be thinking to myself tomorrow, oh, I wouldn't mind a sausage and egg McMuffin. Do you mean I'm thinking in my head, I want sausage and egg McMuffin? Okay,
Like a foodie.
yeah, okay, like a food or any sausage or any egg, anything like that. When does it, say if I don't eat tomorrow and I keep going all day, when does it get to the time
Where you're
where
starving.
I'm close to starving from
Starvation.
starvation? Do I suddenly think I'm not allowed to think about the bacon egg McMuffin?
You're probably-
now I've got to think about maize.
It's probably at the
And
point.
corn.
Probably at the point where you're desperate for anything.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Like, say you're out in the desert,
Yeah.
right, and you're desperate for a drink.
Thirst station.
You're thirsty. You're not at that point going to think, oh, I'd really like a Coke. You're just going to want
I just got
water
this
or whatever.
image of Phil starving in the desert. He's survived a horrific plane crash, and he's just walking and walking and walking. It's like, oh man, I just fucking want McDonald's. And then like he just walks.
What's wrong with that?
No. And he's like walking past. He's like, and people, all of a sudden, just he walks through a small town, and it's like chapatis, there's rice. It's like no.
No, there's no McDonald's.
I focus on McDonald's.
Going back on
all I want.
Going back onto that story, you're going through the desert and you're absolutely knackered. You're
Hungry and thirsty.
hungry, thirst station.
No.
and suddenly you see McDonald's and you see a cornfield. Which one are you going for?
The McDonald's.
I mean, in the
At the
unlikely
same
event,
time, in the desert, they just bought a new franchise in Bahrain. Do you mean the Bahrainian desert? And there's a McDonald's and a
How
cornfield.
have I ended up in the desert?
Plane crash.
Probably the corn, because I won't have a wallet on me.
That's a
No,
good
but I
point,
don't
yeah.
think if you go into McDonald's, they're going to kick up. What? You're saying you're just going to? Okay, no, we're going to. So you're saying you just go in and steal the farmers'
If I've got no money, yes.
So you can steal, but
If
you
it's
want to
not-
steal a Big Mac.
If it's life or death, how can you steal a Big Mac if it's staffed? Because the
Yeah,
Big
but if
Mac should
you-
be behind the
if you
counter.
guys crawl into a McDonald's.
What have they got security with people with guns protecting the corn because corn is a hot commodity in Bahrain?
No, if you crawl into McDonald's, like,
You're still
and it
probably more likely
absolutely-
to be able to persuade them than McDonald's.
I don't think. I think.
I
you've got a
think
better
if,
chance than McDonald's.
if I walked into McDonald's and I was crawling on the floor, I was like, I can't
That's
really
the
need
first
like.
station.
I think I'd hope that someone would be like, we'll just put it down as waste,
So
just
you're-
have something to eat.
So you're going to be like Homer when he gets on the oil rig where there's a Krusty Burger.
I think
I
you've
don't know
got a
that
better
reference.
chance.
There's 700 Krusty Burgers.
Because
he's hungry.
I think the humane level, someone would do something.
And also, McDonald's is a big corporation. I don't think the staff care as much as a family-owned cornfield.
Yeah.
That's
We don't know who owns the cornfields.
It's family-owned.
We often think that they're family owned, they could be big corporates.
News. No, that's how I was going to start.
is that your jingle?
You wouldn't do that.
That
in
is
the
a
pub.
jingle.
Just do it like you do
Okay.
in the
Right.
pub.
So what we're
The
going to
news.
do?
Right.
No, I'll just start at dun 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 dun. That's not the news.
It sounds like an episode of Casualty.
Also,
That is casualty.
Also,
That's the casualty.
yeah, that's Casualty.
if you did that in a pub normally, we'd think you're weird. Don't do that.
That's true. Yeah.
I quite liked it. Right.
Right,
so,
and the news. A new segment. Well, they're all new segments because it's episode 1. Phil, what have you got? What have you seen? What have you seen around the world at the moment?
well, I've been doing some intense research because part of our podcast is to give you quality content.
You're saying
And-
this isn't quality content.
No, but the news, as in quality. We need an in-depth.
This
of
is quality because it's come from someone else.
Yeah, what's going on around the world, because we need our listeners to know what's going on. Not just the BBC, not just the ITV, what is going on in other places.
We'll be
in the
very
world.
aware. Very
Very
very sensible
aware.
faces.
Yeah,
right now,
we're
then.
very. This pod just doesn't appeal just to people in Norfolk, it's worldwide.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. We need to have news for certain places.
I
So,
know.
this is top news coming from South Korea.
God.
Okay, there's been a lot of celebration, especially with dogs barking in the street, going crazy, big celebration, because in 2027, South Korean government are actually going to stop selling illegal to sell dog meat. So that is a big thing in South Korea. They've stopped selling dog. You can't eat dog meat.
Have you been to South Korea?
Yeah, I was going to
No.
say, have you been?
No.
Is it everywhere? Because
Is it a
you all
big
hear
thing?
like the banter, don't you? Like, I don't know if it's like.
Dog
I don't
meat
know.
burgers.
Do you think they have in McDonald's? They have a McDog?
No.
I don't.
You
think
don't
there's
think?
I doubt there's a McDog.
I wonder if it's like a market. It's like when you see the stuff with China where there's like snake and all that, but it's always in the market. I wonder if it's like in markets. I can't imagine it's everyday food.
I feel. Well, I've actually done a bit. I actually read the same story, and I think it's the older generation. I think they've grown up with it, and it's like the younger generation are now not eating it, and they're so much, and therefore it's like it's dying out. And the big argument is, look, do we get rid of it in 2026, or do we just let the old people
Pass.
pass, and then it will naturally go? Because I think a lot of these older people are like, well, it's our business, we're all selling it, we know no one young is eating it, so should we not be allowed to like do our business?
What do you
so,
eat it with?
So according to
What do you eat? I don't know.
according to the internet, because everything, as we know, everything on the internet is always right.
Especially Wikipedia, which I just saw that you're on.
Possibly. So apparently, in a survey in 2020, nearly 84% of respondents reported having never eaten dog meat or planning to do so. So it is literally dying out.
So,
It's
but would you
heavily
eat it? Just a little bit interesting. Like, if you guys were out in South Korea, would you eat it?
No,
No.
but that's probably because of our culture. We're
I would.
Do you think you
give it a
would?
try?
Like, give it a try as like you're in.
If someone like bought like not a taco, but like something that's like looks like and it looked really good, I would potentially try it.
If it looked good, you'd try
If
it.
you gave me too much time to think about it, I wouldn't.
Yeah, do you think out there they have, I don't know, different? Is
So-
it just dog meat, or is it so like
So
you
you-
go for dog meat?
It says here you can have stew containing boiled dog meat and vegetables.
Yeah.
See, dog meat sounds just disgusting.
It
doesn't
seems to be a lot of it boiled dog meat. A lot of it seems to be just stews, steamed with leeks and vegetables. A mixed drink. Ugh.
A drink.
A mixed drink containing dog meat
Dog
and other
shake.
Chinese medicine ingredients such as ginger, chestnut, and I don't even know what that one is. Apparently invigorates one's health.
But how would you feel if someone just said, cows, they're pets now, you can't eat them?
Good
Yeah,
conversation.
but then if you going back onto the dog meat, it's big generalisation, just normal dog meat. Do you have like Alsatian dog? If you went to dog meat, say for example, there must be a place 16% still eat in South Korea. So if you go to a dog restaurant, okay, do you just order Alsatian? Do you order a cockapoo?
I
a
don't think
terrier?
there's cockapoos on those menus. I think it's just.
Do you think the meat tastes different?
Probably.
It probably does. Yeah.
I don't know.
There's
I
only
don't
one
know.
way to find out.
So apparently they breed it. They breed a non-specific kind of dog for it.
What's a non-specific? What's a non-specific?
It's a mule.
It's not a mule. That's a donkey.
I can't.
That's a horse.
Donkey. That's
No.
donkey meat.
What's the one you...
A mutt.
A mutt, that's the word.
A
Not a mule.
mutt.
It's,
That's
it's
a word
one
for
that's endemic
mixed.
to the region.
It'll be
It's a
mixed breed.
Yeah, it's golden in colour, and I can't pronounce the
Oh,
word.
it's golden in colour. You can't eat that.
So what would happen? Like,
Why are they telling us its colour?
So do you think if you had a dog at
Yeah.
home, okay, say for example you just going out with a Korean girl,
Yeah.
okay, and you went round her house,
I'm getting a little
Yeah.
nervous of this.
okay, no, so you went with a Korean girl, and you're going out with her, and it's all good,
Yeah.
and you stayed over for the long weekend, and then you came downstairs at 1 a.m, you was really hungry, and you ate a dog's leg. Do you think that's illegal?
In
Are
this
you
country?
allowed? No, in South Korea.
It's
Well,
heavily
it's not, is
restricted.
it?
seems
No,
to-
so could you just do it? Do you think their parents could, I don't know, call the police because you've taken the dog's leg and eaten it?
Wait, her dog's
Yeah, her dog's leg.
no.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
think
gonna
you can
do
eat
that.
beloved pets.
No,
I
no.
think it's.
I don't think it's like you're hungry, you walk downstairs and chew on a dog downstairs.
That's like saying
not
in
how
this
it works.
No, but why not? If it's legal to eat dog meat,
I don't
That's
think
like
you
saying
can
in this
chew on a
country, I'm
cow.
going out with a girl and she's got a pet cow,
So
so,
what-
I'm going to go out and kill the cow and
when
have
you
cows.
when you went to Fur and Feathers last week
Yeah.
and you saw the cows in the field, you didn't just walk up and munch on one of
no,
them. did
because
you?
because
It's the same
illegal.
thing.
It's okay.
So
okay.
when you're driving home and you go past a field of sheep,
Yeah,
or you go past a field of pigs near the city,
yeah, because they're owned. That's different.
Well, so is a family
so-
pet.
Okay. What about this? Okay, what about this?
you can have a pig as a pet.
You met this South Korean girl. You went out, you're walking home, still hungry, and there's a stray dog.
No,
Are you allowed to eat that?
no, because
No.
it looks like you've got to have the
I think you have to be a licensed.
yeah.
I
So
think,
you can't
restaurant.
just eat a dog on the street if you're hungry.
yeah.
No, I don't think you could eat a.
I think you've got the wrong idea. of this.
Yeah.
Don't go to Korea until 2027. That's a good idea.
Okay, all right.
Don't go to Korea. I
Don't go
think
to
it's
Korea.
brilliant advice.
Oh no, I quite fancy Korea.
Yeah,
Although
but
it's
just,
amazing.
just Phil, just for now. Just,
Yeah, don't
just
go
what in
until-
that grey
There's
area.
part of me that wants to go there on holiday just to eat a stray dog.
That can't be the only news. Is there anything
No,
else?
we've got some more news. It's coming out of England, actually.
Yeah.
This. Basically, there's been a loud cat.
Okay.
I don't know where. I'm gonna say Gillingham. The cat is called Bella.
Bella the yellow.
No, it was more of a
okay.
white cat
Oh,
with like
okay.
a bit of tabby on it.
Doesn't work.
Bella is 13 years old, which I think is fairly old for a
That
cat.
is pretty old.
13's a good innings.
And she's recorded the loudest recorded purr of any living domesticated cat.
You see, I think that's a load of crap because you don't record your cat all the time, do you?
Yeah, you do know people with phones now do everything with their animals.
You don't- you can't record the
Cat
decibels.
people are a bit weird.
Cat people are a
They
bit
are
weird,
a bit
but
weird. That's a very good point.
So-
I'll take that back completely because cat people are proper weirdos, aren't they?
Not all of them.
All of them are proper weirdos.
Not all
they
of
do
them.
like they love their animals. Let's not get us wrong on that. So Bella has recorded 54 decibels Sounds quite a lot. I researched this. 54 decibels is apparently a moderately loud conversation. Is that a loud purr? I don't know.
It's not a loud cat.
Yeah, it is when you
That
think
is a loud cat.
Well,
So
yeah,
if you
when
had
you think about
a
the
cat,
cats,
if you had a
the
cat
cats that
purring.
fight,
Okay, try the purr. Try the purr at a high level.
If you're talking
That's
like,
not a purr. That sounds like SpongeBob SquarePants.
if you're talking like you are now, and there's a cat in the corner, out
Out purring you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that thing's possessed.
Look,
Have you got a picture?
No, well, I've got pictures. Well, I've got a video. I'll tell you what. We'll put it on the Instagram or on the X, whatever we're on. There's a picture of this cat. There's a whole video of this cat actually. And to be fair, most of the video is like an advert for Whiskers. The woman says Whiskers like 8 times in the video. There's a guy with a clipboard. I'll tell you what. Like growing up, I remember Guinness Book of World Records when. That used to be like on like main news.
Yeah.
There'd be like one of those like really sophisticated guys. There'd be like a decibelometer. There'd be like people in like scientific outfit. This one, a guy with like a novelty tie on, like a weird clipboard. It didn't look very official at all. I remember when they were like the National Lottery and they're like adjudicators, everyone like that. This is just a guy with a clipboard, and this got me thinking. Does anyone remember? The big books you used to get. Did you used to get them at like Christmas time and stuff?
Oh mate,
remember
I bought my boy one last Christmas.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
They're still going.
Yeah.
No, I used to remember getting them every year, and it's like I kind of thought of like this cat. I mean, these things these days they're not real records, are they? I've thought of this.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who's thought of this.
It's what can I
What
break?
can I
easily?
think of that hasn't been that hasn't been done? But like I remember the annuals. It used to be like 100 meters, like real things.
Yeah.
But then they also used to have like animals and stuff in there, like bigger,
I think anything.
strong. But they used to come out every year, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you're the blue whale,
Smallest person.
smallest, yeah, you're getting in every year, right?
Yeah.
So why would you buy it every
Yeah.
year? Like, what?
It's not changed, is
How does
it?
it evolve?
Because they must have
Just-
just been looking constantly for others. Have a look in your boy's book.
Yeah.
I will do.
Because I wanna
Next
know-
episode.
I want to know what's getting in because every year, like, I sort of it started off with like balancing teaspoons, obviously 100. That was always quite exciting. They used to have like a diagram of fastest things.
Yeah.
It's like obviously the cheetah was far like number one, biggest. The blue. What's changing from
What's
these
new?
things?
Yeah.
Like the blue whale, he's all right. You don't need to buy little Jimmy in the next annual. You're like, well, they ain't found the fucking brown whale that's twice the size, have they?
Mum? The blue whale's still number one.
So we don't need that. It's a one-time purchase. I don't know how it's still going.
But then,
What about oldest people though?
but then not everyone will also buy it every year. Your boy didn't get the year before, did he? You didn't.
Did
you
he?
haven't
True.
bought- You haven't
No,
bought
he
it
didn't
before.
get it
he
by
didn't get it
No,
before.
I
But
used to-
say
I used to get- I used to get-
he's 6.
So
I'm
you
going to
give
buy
him
it when
a
he's
2-year
2.
gap.
But again, I used to get every. I don't know if maybe we were just a weird family. I used to get one every year.
Yeah, I used to
Where
get
did
one
you
every
buy
year.
it? Waterstone.
WH Smith, I think. With
Smith's.
Mum-
Smith's
yeah.
Superstore was on sale,
Yeah.
half price. Yeah.
Yeah, every year we used to get one in our stockings. Oh, brilliant! I wonder if someone's added another.
Has anyone ever taken
to
the cheetah?
You would still just look for the most random because they'll add the new, oldest guy to do a park run or oldest parachute
Where
or
is
stuff
that?
like that.
Yeah, but what I'm interested in, like you're going about the woman with the purry cat, okay? When did it pop in her head? Like, how do you
Yeah,
call the
yeah,
Guinness Book of Records?
yeah.
Like, you sitting down on the
How many
Friday
people have come round our house going, "Oh, Gene, your cat's bloody loud, ain't it? Get that Guinness crew in here with their microphones."
1-800 Guinness. Hi, yeah, my
Yeah.
cat is purring. Oh, wait, I'll
brilliant.
put you on hold.
Yeah, you're in the book. Oh, brilliant! No, fucking Bella's in the
Dave's
book
coming
now
around with his
forever.
clipboard and he's gonna
Don't
know how
see-
to purr.
Have you seen
Records
that
of
cat with the Scottish meow?
Yeah, I saw. No, it's a Scouse.
Scouse.
Oh, Scouse.
Scouse, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Scouse.
Is it from Liverpool though?
I don't know.
I think it
actually.
might be.
I think it probably
I think
is.
it
That's
is.
probably
yeah.
why. The cats have accents.
Don't know.
I don't know. I haven't
Anyone got any
got one.
cats? I haven't got any.
I
I've
haven't
got a
got any
dog.
cats. Oh, have you ever had like a Chinese cat versus an English
if any
cat?
listener-
Tell you what, on Wednesday when I'm in France, I'll listen.
Have a listen. If any
I'll
listener,
listen. I'll record one.
if anyone listening's got a cat with an accent, or even a cat that's got a talent, or even a funny named cat, at NearlyPod on Instagram, give us a message. Ollie wants to talk about hundreds and thousands. Ollie, have you got a problem with them? Do you like them?
Right. Hundreds and thousands.
Whoa. Sorry to interrupt. Are they them sparkles you put on ice cream?
Yeah.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah.
Well, you put them on ice cream. You put them on cakes. People even put them in cakes. I'm sorry.
What kind of weirdo does that?
No, people do that.
That's just nuts.
What is the point? They're the worst thing ever made.
Oh, that's a stretch.
No, they're like you're eating.
Guns?
I'd probably say the atomic bomb. Do you know if like worst thing ever made?
Yeah.
All right, worst thing to do with food ever made. You eat an
Okay,
ice cream,
food.
right? And it's like nice and soft. You don't want. Then there's no taste in them. It's just crunchy bits of sugar.
Yeah, so they bring sugar
No,
to
no.
it.
I want if there's any crunch, I want.
They don't
like,
actually have a flavour. I do agree.
They're just a texture.
The decoration.
A horrible texture
They're
that gets stuck in
harmless.
your teeth, and it's
Do
colourful.
they get stuck in your teeth? Don't they? Like,
They get stuck in your
melt
teeth.
mouth?
They're
They're
harmless.
crunchy. You could
Nah.
break your teeth on them, and all the kids
You
are
can't
like,
break your teeth on them. They're soft as anything.
Yeah, mummy, can I have sprinkles? Hundreds and thousands on it. No, they're crap.
I've not even heard the phrase hundreds and thousands since about 1999.
No,
so maybe
no.
you're just living in
They're just-
a
No,
weird...
I've heard it when like Crystal's doing baking.
You have got a point because at the end of the day, that one person, when they're, I don't know the history of them, but say for example, you're going back to the 40s and 50s where they just have ice cream. One guy must have thought, well, let's just make something that doesn't taste of anything, just looks like
Exactly,
shit,
yeah.
throw it on there and make a load of money.
Yeah, what can we do to improve this ice cream? It's not crunchy enough, is it? Yeah. Let's
It's
add
not
some
even
just-
proper crunch.
Let's
though.
add some really crunchy
I
things that
think-
people are gonna just.
No,
it's gonna get stuck in their throat, and they're just gonna absolutely hate.
Apparently they date back to the 1790s.
No,
Do they?
I
Yeah.
1790s.
I think there's worse things than hundreds and thousands.
It's just
Don't ask me what they
Yeah,
are
but
right now.
you can go
They've
on to
never
like
offended
anything.
me.
There's like anything that's like a hard, crunchy thing in something that's soft. Like I don't want it.
They're not.
I think they
agree
had
with you, they're not
texture,
needed.
they had a bit of sugary taste.
Like popping candy as another thing. Can't stand it.
What's popping candy?
Oh,
You never probably
That
never
stuff
knew
that
that
just
that
pops it in your
whiz
mouth
thing
and
when
it's
you was
the-
younger. Pop whiz. You used to put it on your tongue and it used to pop.
you must have had that.
You must have had that.
You can still get it now.
Like a flying saucer.
No, it's little
No.
red packets and you put them on your tongue and it all pops.
You can
Oh,
still
like
get
Pop
it.
Rocks.
Feels like you got
Yeah,
like
yeah.
loads of
Means you
things
put it in
your
a
mouth.
Coke bottle and chuck it and it
Yeah,
explodes.
so you used to go like that. I was thinking,
What are you doing here?
wanking some kind of pop things off.
You can still get them now because they smash against your teeth. You
Oh,
still
do they?
get them.
Yeah, well, we'll do that in the next podcast, won't we? We'll get some out.
We'll get some popping candy.
Yeah.
What's some branded,
Yeah.
nearly of everything popping candy.
My sister used to love the marvelous,
Oh.
the Cadbury's one, the chocolate with the popping candy in it. You heard of
Yes. Yeah. You,
that? Ah,
Yeah,
that was.
that is good. That is good.
I want it. You want chocolate? And it's got like jelly beans.
So you
in
never
it.
have it. So when you go out and you have ice cream and they say, do you always refuse it?
So what do you put in your ice cream then?
Right, so you know flake and ice cream, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather eat the flake first and have plain ice cream.
I think-
Sauce is fine. 'cause
Well,
it's
no
that
one...
texture.
I
It's
also
not
think
texture.
I don't think anyone eats them both at the same time.
Flake is a massively overrated
Because a
chocolate.
flake is a 6-inch... You can't eat both at the same
Right,
time.
okay. You know Muller Corners, right?
Yeah.
The ones that have got the
Oh, you don't eat the dry topping different...
Do you eat that differently to the yogurt?
Oh,
You're joking.
Why are you buying them? Why are you buying them?
Ollie, you are, no offence, mate. That is fucking
I'm
criminal.
beginning to think you shouldn't be allowed nice things. That's just you
I
shouldn't.
don't
Well,
buy them, but like, I want the chocolate digesters balls. I want them first.
You know the point of a Muller corner, don't you?
Yeah, I know, but for the bit where it's like this strawberry kind of puree weirdy thing, I'll mix that in.
Right.
But anything that's like crunchy balls, I just want the yogurt and then or maybe like do some yogurt and then some.
So is your problem not so much hundreds and thousands, but you have a problem here with texture, don't you?
Just different texture. Yeah, that's the thing actually. Different texture in different foods.
So you slandered hundreds and
Contrasted
thousands because
Yeah, but
actually.
that is like where it starts. That's where it starts. And
But
the
they're
world's
not
gone mad.
crunchy.
They are crunchy.
They're not crunchy. You can't even feel them.
If you just got a bag of them,
What are they on about?
pouring them down your throat.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've,
they're
I've, I've, I've never actually thought about it.
Have
But
you-
next time we're going to get a lot of them. Okay, well, let's buy. What do you even come in? How do you buy
Little
them?
stupid jars. And
Okay, stupid
£3
jars. We're going
a
to get
jar.
4, and we're going to do like a tequila shot, which is going to neck them.
That is the worst idea.
but that-
ever.
And just see what
But
they taste like.
That's against the idea because Ollie has them on an ice cream or a
That is
fairy
against,
cake or
that is
something.
against the idea actually. Yeah. Because
Well, have 'em on
that'd
a
be more
fairy cake.
manageable than having them individually.
So would you have like a muffin with chocolate chips inside it?
Yeah, because the chocolate chips are soft. They're not got a
No,
crunchy
they're
shell.
not.
They're not.
They
so-
crunch.
Hundreds and thousands
No,
aren't.
they don't.
They're not like
I
M&Ms.
I think they're more soft.
What are you on? Like chocolate chips crunch?
The little
No.
chocolate chips you get in like a cake or whatever, they don't crunch like a crisp. but
Right, on the
there's hundreds
crunchiness
of thousands.
scale, you've got sprinkles, hundreds of thousands here, and you've got chocolate chunks here. They're nowhere near together.
I think they're quite close.
They're not together.
They are.
Don't look at me for reassurance.
Well, you're the one that keeps backing me up with this.
I'm backing up a little bit. I think I'm more like you than these two
They're like
weirdos.
they're 10 centimeters apart on the meter of crunchiness.
There's a lot of things that shouldn't go together in the food world. Hundreds and thousands are not offensive.
What would you rather have on your muffin? Broccoli?
No, I don't. The muffin's fine with chocolate. But on the ice cream, I'd just have plain.
So
like,
what is
sauce.
the difference
But
between
can you not
having...
just ask for plain?
So
Yeah,
no one's
that's
giving.
plain.
No one's forcing.
I'm just saying
hundreds
that
and
an absolute
thousands
terrible
on you.
invention, and I don't get why people like them.
What is the difference between getting a muffin, right,
Yeah.
with little bits of chocolate in there, which aren't soft, and a muffin with hundreds and thousands on the top, which you don't individually
No, because
crunch?
it's different. Because
it's not different.
No, chocolate chips actually have taste. Hundreds and thousands don't have any taste. So,
Chocolate ones
so if
do.
somebody said to you, "I'll give you a chocolate chip chocolate," or do you want hundreds and thousands? What one are you going to eat? Which one's going to taste better?
Exactly.
Depends on the chocolate. Flakes don't taste of anything.
But generally, if okay, if it's your last meal, if you was absolutely starving, what's the word?
Starvation.
No, that's a word.
Thirstation.
Yeah.
No,
If you're thirsty, you don't want hundreds of thousands.
No.
I think we'd all agree on that.
We'll-
You don't want it to quench your thirst.
Side story, we went to this place today, my wife saw it on Instagram and it's all posh.
I've
we
got
went
to
in
do
there.
that as well.
Yeah, it cost us £9.50 for a bacon and egg McMuffin.
Where did you go?
I don't know, it's some place the other side of Wyndham, and we went there and it was all like opera music when we went in, all nice flowers.
So you spent...
So it wasn't a bacon and egg
spent
muffin?
20
Well, luckily
quid.
my parents were with us and they paid.
So they spent-
But then, do you know what they had? A fucking gift shop. Do you mean, why do you have a gift shop in a breakfast place? So my wife, just
Because of-
anything that's got a label on, she goes and just hovers.
Because of women looking on Instagram
Yeah.
who want to go
So
and...
she went and bought 25 quid's worth of pictures in our house. And she said to me, "Oh, should we buy this?" I'm like, "Yeah, baby, that looks great."
Or pictures of McMuffins?
No, Wyndham Abbey. And we had to put them on our wall. And then we got to buy the frames for
Are you
them.
from Wyndham?
No.
The accent would suggest no.
So we've
Well,
ended up paying 45 quid's worth of fucking pictures.
But the parents...
Plus
were-
the bacon egg McMuffin. And then I was sitting there thinking, I could have gone to McDonald's and got a bacon egg McMuffin for £2.50. We paid £9.50.
Where are you going to put the pictures?
I don't care.
Have you got a downstairs loo?
No, it's already full up. Already full up. With
That's where you put your
little
shite.
mirrors from
That's where you put your
Ecuador.
shite. Yeah.
We got like 20 mirrors from Ecuador, so you can have a pee and you can see your penis in all different areas of the bloody of the toilet. I mean, just what you want.
So, as you know, I put in a group chat, I put a lot of effort into this. I went to 6 or 7 supermarkets. I lost count. So in my little red bag, it's pretty medium size actually.
We're off to a good start here.
So my mum, she does all the shopping.
Right.
And I still live at home. So, and I've got
What's your dad do?
crisps. He also helps with the shopping.
Oh, okay, I'm just checking.
But she chooses the shopping.
Okay.
And I always have crisps with lunch.
Right.
I've started liking a particular kind of crisp.
Yeah.
And she started buying the Tesco ones. And I started thinking, these are quite good actually. Better than the originals, might I say. And then the originals are on offer this week. So she bought the originals. Nowhere near as good. Honestly, completely different.
I've got an idea this surprise is going to be underwhelming.
So, in the
Let
bag,
me guess.
There's going to be a crisp in here, isn't there?
Condoms.
not quite. Anyone want to have any guesses?
I mean, I know where it is, so I can't guess.
It's Pom Bears.
Hang on, what's that one?
Different,
Teddy
versions.
face.
So what's the surprise?
So I went to 7 supermarkets.
7 supermarkets.
Why
Why
have
haven't
you
you
got
got
3
7?
packets?
Well, so
So he's eaten 4 of them.
I went to Morrison's,
Right.
sold out.
Right.
I went to Lidl, sold out. I went
Right.
to Aldi, that's the Teddy faces. I
Right.
went to Tesco's, that's the Pom Bears.
Yeah.
I went to Tesco's, that's the Bunny Bites. I went to Asda, sold out. I went to Co-op and they're sold out.
I'm sorry, but slightly salted bunny bites doesn't. It sounds a little bit sexual. I don't
Sounds a
know
bit.
why.
Yeah,
Fluffy bunny shaped snacks
they're good though.
with a little bit of crunch.
No, I don't know if you'll try them.
So we're literally eating on air.
Eating one each.
So the surprise is crisp.
Crisp, yeah.
What we.
This is What are we doing? Trying one each?
Now we'll try a whole packet each.
No, I'm not going to get a whole packet each.
Well, we got to compare
We've got to compare, yeah.
each one to each one. So I'm going to have one.
I'm going to have one of each.
I'm not wasting.
I'm going to have a packet of each.
I'm not wasting.
If
one.
I have a packet each, they're going for like 20 minutes.
And we'll eat. No, we've got to have one from each and say which is best.
Also, the sound quality on the recording is going to be weird here, isn't it?
Yeah, but people can get used to it. Are we not doing it in like methodically?
I'm not going to. We can't eat a whole packet each. That's
We can't.
12 packets.
Oh, right,
No one
Yeah.
wants to sit here and listen to.
Also, isn't that a lot of a waste of food?
No, I'm going to eat all
No,
mine.
are you going to eat all yours? Well,
Well, I
was gonna
will
eat all
eventually.
mine.
Not now. Not while we
Well, I was
record.
going to eat all mine.
I know my decision already.
I'm just trying
Them
one
ones.
each.
Right.
I'll just try one of yours, because also I'm not going to eat an entire bag.
There you go. This is my one. This is my best one.
What do you want? A teddy face? Or do you want a bunny
Yeah,
bite?
it's a teddy face.
Have a teddy face.
So, I know
This
it's
is fantastic. Is it radio? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I know it's just the winner for me.
I've got one more to try.
We'll try it quickly because this is not good. No, this is not good.
This hasn't worked.
This is not good listening.
No, people are going to want to know the answer.
They don't want to know the answer, but they won't want to listen.
They want to
us-
hear us eat.
They won't want to listen to us chew food.
So before I started the experiment,
There
I
you
was
go,
thinking the Tesco's ones would be the best
Why?
because they're the ones I liked previously.
Oh, so you've worked.
But I've not had the little ones or the Aldi ones.
It's not an experiment, if you know.
No, because I've not had the Aldi ones. So trying that, the Pom Bears are the worst in my opinion.
Right.
And
No.
I think it then goes the Aldi version and then the Tesco version.
No, I think the Pom Bears.
I thought the Pom Bears were the best, and I thought the Teddy Faces were the second best.
I thought the bunny bites were the.
I go Teddy Faces, I go Pom Bear, and I go Bunny Bites, which just
No.
sounds a bit.
No, for me, Pom Bear, bunny bite, and then the other one.
So the most expensive and the more renowned snack is universally won.
I quite like the Tesco ones.
There we go.
There we go. That was top quality. That is going to make us. That's going to make us go viral.
That is a
Which one out of these shitty Teddy Face crisps is number one out of half the supermarket? Because the other half are sold out. So if you want to go to, I can't remember which one. Tesco's. Which one were these? Which one were these? Tesco's. Tesco's. Which one?
Teddy Face.
What's that?
Yeah, I think it's Tesco's.
Tesco's.
No, Tesco's with bunny
No,
bites.
Tesco's, Aldi. Was
Aldi
it
with a Teddy
Tesco,
Faces.
Aldi, and the original. If you just go to, if your town has only got these three supermarkets and all the other ones are not there, and you like these only specific crisps, to save you the hassle of going around, buying different ones.
No one's gonna do this.
Yeah, some real
Someone
fucking sad
might.
people.
This is
real
consumer
sad
advice.
people.
One
Yeah, we've got
person.
one in Norfolk.
We got one right here.
There could be
bunny bites.
Yeah, there could be,
Already's gone.
there could be loads of fucking weirdos like him around the country who
I hope
confess
not.
like
So what the official nearly of everything decision here is Pom Bear.
Pom Bear.
Get the originals. They're the best by a
Well, that's
mile.
a bit like
We all agree with that.
it's a bit
apart from-
anticlimactic, isn't it?
Yes.
Just a
That's
fucking
some-
bit, mate.
It's a
Fucking
real-
hell.
Right.
We need to read.
Right, anything we can talk about now.
I tell you what.
Jesus.
Talking about food. Talking about Pom Bear. Earlier we had a very interesting chat about the word foodie. We did sort of theorise that the original foodie, the ultimate foodie, might be the hamburger. You know, he likes his food. He wants to
Yeah.
go and grab his food. That's a great description of him. Does anyone remember those McDonald's characters? I've done a bit of a deep
Yeah.
dive here. Rich is
I
old enough.
remember you used to be able to
You've got
get
little
the characters,
miniatures and
didn't
you've got
you?
them written on the side of your mugs and your
And
happy.
they were for fortune now. And then, I remember you used to get the little burgers. Do you remember the little
Yeah,
burgers you used to
yeah,
wheel on?
yeah.
Well, we're coming on to those. Don't
All right, don't tease it,
no,
don't tease it.
They're included. But yeah, they used to be on the side of your Happy Meal. Well, I remember there being like, how many do you think there were? I remember like 4, 5.
I remember the burglar.
Have you got a picture?
Have you included?
No, there's pictures coming up. Don't worry. We'll do some
I'm not
pictures.
gonna-
Have you
Clue what you're
included
on
the
about.
pirate boat thing they used to get in this? You
that?
used to have you used to be able to have like your birthday party at McDonald's.
Yeah,
didn't
you could do
In
a
a
little
pirate
party
ship,
thing.
Yeah, in a pirate ship.
So
yeah.
look, yeah, just for we'll show this on Instagram. Ollie,
No, there was never that many.
there's not. There's more.
Really?
Do you remember these? Any
No, I
idea
won't
what any of these
remember that.
characters are? Don't worry, we're going to do a bit of a deep dive here.
I've seen the clown before, but not.
So this came around probably like what, the late 70s, 80s, 90s.
That's why.
That's why.
All you guys were like 20.
So I thought there were like 6 or 7. There's over 45 characters in the McDonald's.
Is that worldwide or is that just?
No, this is a general thing. Apparently it's called the McDonaldverse.
Brilliant.
It's basically like the Marvel Universe, but it's McDonald's. I never knew it went this deep. I've done a bit of a deep dive. So we all remember Ronald McDonald.
Mm-hmm.
There's also Captain Crook,
No.
who's a captain, I presume quite evil by his name. Grimace, do you remember Grimace, the big purple thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Presumably what you look like after eating a lot of McDonald's.
Didn't know its name.
Didn't know his name, but some of them have no relation to food or anything. But then there's like, also there's Mayor McCheese. He's the one with the big head.
Yeah, I think I remember. And the burglar. Who was the burglar?
The Hamburglar.
The Hamburglar
was there.
Okay.
Mayor McCheese is interesting. He actually got banned
Why?
because he was subject to a $1 million lawsuit.
Plagiarism.
Plagiarism in 1977. Apparently,
You are a good fucking journalist, Rich.
This is
Fucking
journalism
hell,
right here.
that is
No, it's
Apparently,
level. New
Mayor-
York Times shit.
Mayor McCheese had a familiarity to a character called H.P. Puffensnuff, who, according to a court, these are the court's words, was too similar to another fictional mayor with a, with a disproportionately large head. People need to look into this because I completely forgotten there were so many characters and everything.
And
but-
now McDonald's have gone so far the other way, it's just not as much fun anymore.
it isn't as much fun.
You go into and they don't even let you have fucking fun having their milkshakes now because they've all the paper straws.
Yeah.
Do you mean you go to McDonald's now? You ever pay? It's all about the fucking environment. Have you ever tried having a large chocolate milkshake with a paper straw? You get
You
about
can't
half-
suck it because the
No.
straw goes soggy at the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah,
yeah.
They-
You have, to,
I
you have to
would.
flip it and then it fails again.
I would kill a polar bear if it meant that we could get a plastic straws back in McDonald's.
Can I not
Would
just
you?
do? Can you bring
No.
your own straw
No.
though?
No.
Can you
Yeah,
bring like a metal straw?
Nothing beats the plastic straw because the metal straws, when you bite down on them, they're like too.
Why are you biting
Yeah,
down
but
on
why
the
would
straw?
you have a metal straw? Have you ever had a metal straw?
When
at
did you
McDonald's?
ever get a metal straw at McDonald's?
No, if you take your own metal straw, like
Have you
bamboo
ever
straw.
taken your own metal straw into McDonald's?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
are.
no.
You are a bit
Or
odd.
I've taken like a McDonald's milkshake back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you
see-
done with the straw then? You've thrown away the paper
Well,
straw.
if I've got a metal straw and I've got
See, taking a
a paper straw,
Yeah.
I'm not going to use a paper straw, am I?
What
taking
are
a,
you doing? Throwing it in the bin?
What else am I meant to do with it?
Killing the environment?
How is
well, it's going to be
throwing
thrown
a paper-
away. It's going to be thrown away
Exactly, yeah.
I'm pulling you.
anyway. You could. You could.
Do you know Wimpy? Holly?
There's still Wimpy's going.
Is there still Wimpy's
I've never
going?
been to a Wimpy.
You've never been to a Wimpy?
So Wimpy's like posh fast food. So it's basically
Posh, did you
Posh?
say?
Yeah, because it's my.
Okay, what kind of upbringing did you have?
It's
You
'cause
get
fucking
a
posh.
plate.
It's
You get a
because
plate.
it has a knife.
I'm
and
not
fork.
being a foodie here, but I'm just saying it's not like you're
I
going into
think they-
You get
Michelin
a
when you
plate and a knife and fork. So I remember going in one, when I was younger, I think I was in like junior school or senior school, or not senior school, like infants, whatever. And yeah, they had a character called Mr. You know Mr. Wimpy?
No.
He looks like a kind of Mr. Man crossed with a beef eater. Hang on, I got a photo. We'll put this on.
It was. I
There he
I
is.
do agree with you though.
I've never seen
There's one
that.
in
You've never seen
Norwich.
that before?
There's one in
I've seen
Norwich.
Wimpy.
Where? Where's the Wimpy in Norwich?
Oh no, it's not. It's Lowestoft.
No, there you
Wimpy's
go.
are good.
So
But
I
it was a little bit posh, I do agree, because
It's
they
a
did
bit
have
posher.
plates. They did have plates.
Some posh in Yarmouth. Was
So
what you like.
I had a party there when I was younger, and basically, you go there, you have a lot of burgers, and you fill up with sugar and stuff, and then at the end, Mr. Wimpy would come out and kind of chase you around and stuff, and it was like, oh, Mr. Wimpy's here, blah 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 blah. Anyway, I was there when I was like 8 or 9. My mate Ben, I think his name was Ben Murder, strange name.
Okay, now.
So we're
He's
there
become a
anyway.
policeman.
This doesn't sound like a policeman.
Mr. Ben.
A Scottish policeman.
Is what they do. So we were there, and he turns round. Mr. Wimpy's there going woo, and fucking Ben gets frightened, throws up all over him, all over Mr. Wimpy. Mr. Wimpy's there, and he's like bollocks or something. Runs around with sick all over him. Kids are screaming. All the kids start crying. Mr. Wimpy, he runs off, and my mum's like, hang on a minute, I'm annoyed. I've paid for Mr. Wimpy.
You have
and
to
I'm-
pay extra for him.
yeah, you have to pay extra for him. My mum's like, I've paid for Mr. Wimpy. I know he's covered in sick, but he needs to come out and entertain these kids. Because I think he did balloons or something. So
Like balloons into animals.
Yeah, and animals. I think Mr. Olympia did that.
He's a dog. He's a bit covered in sick. There you go.
I mean, his arms were forced to be 7 feet wide due to the costume. So anyway, so in the end, like she complained. In the end, he come back out. It was never the same person.
Did he
come
get
out,
sick on him?
No, he didn't have sick on him, but he had the head. But he didn't. He just had jeans and like a t-shirt and an arm.
So come on, you got to give him a bit of credit for actually coming back out.
No, he was a different person. He just given the head to one of his mates. He comes out, and it was really disappointing. Everyone's really upset, and I think that's my honest memory. So it's like ultimately, cartoon characters in restaurants.
Yeah.
I don't think they work.
No, I don't think they work. What about Burger King? What do they
Just have good food.
Burger King,
and
didn't they have like the
serve it.
king? You used to get those crowns.
Yeah.
You still get them crowns.
Everyone on the night out used to wear them. That's how
Hang
we
on.
knew.
Oh yeah, of course they
When you're in a
hang
night.
on. Can we just stop here a minute? Ollie said you can still get. Are you getting like Burger King Happy Meals still?
No, you get them when you think you can just pick them up.
Burger King is the worst fast food place in the UK.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't be so stupid.
The best burgers, the
What do
worst
you mean?
chips.
Nah, they're crap.
What's crap about
Burgers
it?
are the best.
They're like KFC, McDonald's, they're way above them.
No.
What are you on about? But who goes to Burger King?
I'll go to Burger King.
Anyone that wants a good burger.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
good burger.
No, I would never go to Burger King.
No?
Mainly because, right?
You think hundreds and thousands are crunchy, so your view is
No.
irrelevant.
This is why I don't like Burger
Yeah,
King.
but you like bunny bites.
I know, but they're good.
We've got about fucking 250 packets we got to eat anyway.
You carry a
Right.
metal straw around all the
I
time.
haven't got. It's on my car. No, this is genuinely why I don't like Burger King. I went on a residential trip, and you know the
residential
service-
trip?
A trip to a town.
A trip to a
on
town in
old
the
people's
UK.
home.
Is this a
No,
school thing?
This is a school thing, yeah.
What's a residential trip? Is
Like
that
a trip.
is that a field trip?
Yeah.
They go and talk to a load of old
I don't know where we're on the way down to London to see like some play or something.
Field
And-
trip.
Yeah, it probably was a field trip actually.
Yeah, okay.
So you know there's Stansted Services, Birchana,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they've got the Burger King there.
Yeah, I do know it.
KFC was closed.
Right.
So it's like, oh, what am I going to do for lunch?
Burger King.
Well, Burger
Burger
King,
King.
all the services, the lovely Marks and
I
Spencer's.
know,
is
but
there.
when you're a kid, you want to get the
Or a
fast food.
£4.50
don't you?
packet of Percy Pigs.
I'm not getting. The Perch Pigs are great, but not on the
Yeah,
not on
yeah,
the school trip. You can't.
So
be
McDonald's don't do a Pom Bear.
They don't do a Pom Bear edition, no. So I saw this on the menu. It was in a glass, and it looked like a kind of really thick milkshake. I
Right.
can't remember what the name was.
Crusher.
No, it wasn't that. It was from Burger King. I thought I'll go for that.
Well, that was a crusher.
So I got that,
Why would
thinking
you
milkshake. You're allowed milkshake, like a drink on the bus. Got it. It's a massive flipping sundae. On the menu, it was in a glass, so it's ice cream. And I got to the bus, and they're like, "Oh, you can't take food on the bus." So I'd stand at the door of the bus and just go like,
So-
just like eat
So
the ice
what's,
cream.
what's,
you
why,
don't-
why don't you like their burgers?
You
then?
don't like Burger King because a bus driver classified
No,
ice
I don't
cream
like
as a
Burger
food
King
and not a drink.
because they advertised an ice cream sundae in a glass
You
to
could've
make it
got-
look like it was a milkshake, and I bought it, and I was very disappointed.
Did you have a metal straw with you?
No.
But when have you ever been to apart from Wimpy, when has a fast food restaurant ever served you your drink in a glass?
Well, no, but on the menu it looked like a milkshake.
Yeah, but
So that was
that's
really-
like going into McDonald's or any fast food place and saying, "Oh, look at that picture! Look at that burger! It's massive!" And it comes out that
Yeah, I
big
know,
and
but
saying, "That's
at
a
least
fucking
it's the same
disgrace! Look at
burger,
that!"
isn't it? I was expecting a milkshake, and I got served an ice cream sundae. And it could,
Yeah,
they
but
could have just
Because
done
you
it.
ordered
What's the
an ice
fundamental
cream
difference?
sundae.
Well,
You just
I
have to wait one of them till it melts into a
Yeah,
milkshake.
but one of them comes in a cup with a straw that I can take on the bus. One of them came in a tub with a spoon.
Well, why didn't you ask? Why didn't you ask for? Why didn't you ask for a cup and put the
Right, 'cause
sundae
they
in
were-
there?
So
Busy.
I've got two things here. The first one, who here obviously thinks Ollie ordered the wrong thing? Yeah.
And what's he got to do with burgers? How can
And
you
the
say that
second one,
can-
yeah.
That's
What's he
why I
got to do
don't
with burgers?
It was from Burger King, and I don't like Burger King now.
Because you ordered the wrong thing.
No,
I think.
Or your bus driver classed one thing as a food.
There
one
there
thing
is
as
a
drink.
there is a victim
Also,
here, and I'm not thinking it's
the
you with
onion
this one.
rings were crap. Because I've got onion rings and a milkshake.
Why did you order onion rings and a milkshake?
that doesn't go. You
I
like
only had-
texture, that
I
don't
know,
go.
but I only had a certain amount of money, and I didn't want to get a
No,
full
that
meal.
part's acceptable. But if you weren't allowed food on the bus, why'd you order onion rings?
Because the onion rings are a bit
That's a
quick.
good point.
So as the onion rings
okay, all
are
right.
boiling hot, and then I'm
Right.
cooling it down with the ice cream, then more onion. That was a
Why would you
nightmare.
combine onion rings with milkshake?
Because I had to get through
That's
this
like a
ice
terrible
cream.
combo.
I had to get through the ice cream. Because it wasn't milkshake.
With the onion rings.
Wait.
Why didn't you use an onion ring to melt this ice cream thing
Right.
and then say it's
Not
a
bad
sundae?
idea.
You're talking to like, at the time, I was like 10, 12.
So a couple of years ago.
Yeah, a couple of years ago. Like, you're not smart when you're that. You're not like super smart.
No, but you know what food is.
I know, but
I hope.
I expected a milkshake. I got a sundae, and you couldn't take sundaes on the bus. What could I do? And
You could have eaten it and then got on the bus.
yeah, but I was eating it because I ended up chucking half of it away because I couldn't eat it quick enough.
If you had a melt straw with you, you could use it as a spoon.
This is,
Well, they would have given me a cup. I could have.
This is more quality.
This is
content.
amazing content.
yeah, this is amazing
This is what
content.
everyone.
This is gonna,
So
if
you
it's gonna
guys-
go viral.
So anyone listening, don't go to Burger King anymore because their milkshakes might well be Sundays. We haven't tested the burgers, we haven't tested the chips, but their onion rings might not be that good. Don't go to McDonald's anymore because the characters aren't there anymore because they were clearly some sort of weirdness.
Yeah.
And
What was
I eat Pom Bear.
I-
There we go.
Pom Bears that
Pom
were.
Bear.
I also feel left out or like shortchanged that Ollie has told us about Pom Bears. We have examples. Burger King Sundays, no example.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Why are we
Yeah.
testing those?
Yeah.
Well,
We could have compared them. That would have been a scientific test.
well, we could have Deliverooed it, but we didn't think.
Other delivery services are available.
Right, next time on the Nearly of Everything, we will be Ollie will be paying for some Deliveroo to
Well,
come
I
to the
paid for these
studio.
blimmin' packets.
So you got a lot of crisps.
Yeah, you paid for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
why did you get more? Why didn't you just buy the singles?
on the next episode, can we try an experiment? Can we try to get some dog meat?
No.
No.
No, you don't give it a try.
No,
You
I don't
can't
want to try
import
it. I don't want to try it.
Dog meat flavoured Pom Bears.
No, I don't want to try it.
Okay, all right.
Pom
So
dogs?
what are we going to do on the next podcast? What's going to be the highlight? We've got to get better than these fucking Pom Bear things because obviously this is not going to get us views.
I've got another thing I can bring that we could test out.
That's what we've got. That terrifies me. That's what we've got to try and work out.
What's going to be better than this?
What's for the next episode?
Well, I don't know. We'll find some good quality.
anyone
it's
out
going to be
there-
hard to beat what we've just been speaking about.
Look,
to be perfectly honest.
This may end up being a one-off, a bit like I don't know, what's a famous one-off movie?
Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct.
Castaway. Can't do a
No, they did the
Castaway.
second one. They had Stan Collymore
did
in
they?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stan Collymore.
Yeah, it
Yes,
did.
it
It
did.
did.
Basic Instinct 2.
Right, this may end up like Castaway.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's the most famous one-off movie in the world.
Stan Collymore was in
E.T.
Basic Instinct
Yeah,
2.
he's in Basic Instinct. too, yeah.
Has there been a second ET?
Stan Collymore was not in E.T.
No, he was in.
He's in Basic Instinct too.
What's he got to do with E.T. then?
Because
It's a famous one-off film.
Oh,
So this
okay.
podcast might end up being like E.T. It's a one-off. It's going to be a family favourite. You're going to watch it every Christmas.
It'd be like listening to this might be like owning the first Superman comic.
That's what I was
Things
thinking.
like
Yeah,
that.
it's
I mean, it could be
if you were
like
number,
years.
yeah, it's number one.
Yeah,
It's number one. So if you're listening right now,
it's part of history.
you could be. What are those things that idiots bought? Those monkeys.
Takachis.
No, FFTs.
FUTs.
No,
Yeah, Future Live
no, that's
something
FGT,
token.
FGT.
No, FUT is FIFA.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah, shit.
it might be one of
It
those
is.
things. In
Yeah.
which case, download it, save it. No one else will.
And then we could
you
sell
might
it.
get rich.
Yeah, we could sell it during when COVID, everybody was on the stock market and buying stuff. This could be. We could sell it as what is it called? FG.
NFT.
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 Right.
That's it. This could be an NFT.
Don't buy NFTs.
Yeah.
Listen to this and download it and tune in next week. And if you don't tune in next week, there may not be one next week, and you'll be rich.
Make sure you follow
See
us
you later.
on every.
What are we
social
on? We're on
media.
X.
On
We're
X.
more than the Pope. That's what we
X,
discovered.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Not on Facebook actually. YouTube. We're not on Facebook.
Well, we're not on Facebook. We're on X.
Facebook's for old people.
Right, we're on X.
Hey,
What's the?
I like Facebook.
Give us the names. What are the names?
That's 'cause you're
X.
older,
What are we on X?
Younger than you.
No, you old.
X.
guy.
Younger than
Well,
you.
we're on at Nearly Pod on X.
I can't
At
remember. I
Nearly
lost the
Pod.
password.
You're in charge of it.
Right.
I lost the
We
password.
might.
So we might be on
We
X.
might be on X. Right. What are we definitely on?
Instagram.
Instagram.
At Nearly
We're
Pod.
definitely at Nearly
That's what
Pod.
the kids of the day is all on you.
No,
Instagram.
we're on TikTok.
TikTok is definitely at Nearly
At
Pod.
Nearly Pod.
And then YouTube, just Google the Nearly of Everything.
The Nearly of Everything.
Can I
on
just
YouTube.
say, a closing line.
Yeah.
I know we've already discussed this, but 19 grams from Aldi, 19 grams from Tesco, and 13 grams from Pom Bear. And also,
Yeah, because they got more.
93 calories from Aldi, 98 calories from Tesco, and 65 calories from Pom Bear.
It's because there's less there.
Less.